Hello everybody, welcome back to another Manga Boy reading log adventure. So it's me, your host, Manga Boy. Today I read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 manga. Wow, that's more than we have fingers. How do I do it? First off, I read Demon Slayer to volume 23. This is the finale. I picked it up at Barnes & Noble. Wowee. I know, pretty cool. I don't really want to show you too much about it because, obviously spoilers, but honestly, this was a really good ending. I'm glad I read it. A lot of people online said it was really bad. It was not that bad in my opinion. So if you guys were like, I'm not going to pick it up because I heard the ending was bad, definitely, I think you should formulate your own opinion on it because I thought it was a really good ending. So I don't really get where that came from. But yeah, I guess maybe I'm in the minority. But we'll see what everyone else thinks once this starts to come through. Especially in the anime. I think this is going to be looking sick in the anime. I think this is going to be an awesome season/movie. Hopefully it's a movie. Maybe even a two-parter movie because the final fight is so good. Like, holy crap. But yeah. That's my thoughts on Demon Slayer. Definitely worth reading if you're ever on the fence. d.gray-man 27, we get into more of Alan Walker's past. His life as a circus boy. Him and Kandar are still on the run from the Order. d.gray-man is a series that gets slept on. I think it's currently in hiatus, or it's recently coming back from it. Definitely one that I think everybody should be reading if they're, a shonen fan. I think this is going to get me flack, but I feel like Blue Exorcist is just slightly better. The only reason I feel that is because I like the action more of Blue Exorcist. d.gray-man is definitely more story-driven. The story's better in d.gray-man, no question. But I feel like not enough people really talk about this series, so definitely recommend checking it out if you're ever considering it. Or, you just like gothic anime /manga/adventures. The anime I hear is pretty decent. I never watched the whole thing. There are some fillers to it, so if you follow a guide, you definitely will find your way a little bit easier. But yeah, definitely a series that needs to be talked about more often. It is part of the world's most popular manga magazine, Shonen Jump, after all, so check that out if you haven't. And somebody requested I read 7 Deadly Sins on my DMs on Instagram. So here's to you, friend. 7 Deadly Sins is getting read. And I'm getting pretty far in it. I am up to the point where Gowther joins, and they just introduced Arthur into the series. So we're getting pretty darn close to, the finale of Season 1. By the end of Volume 8, that's what happens. So far, I forgot how much of a troll Meliodas is at the beginning. It's super funny, actually. He doesn't try at all and just totally wrecks people, which is always fun to watch. And he just totally just toys with people. It's a total joke to him. And I'm laughing the whole time. I'm like, dude, he's not even trying. Definitely I like this more than say Fairy Tail. I definitely like the manga more than the anime so far. And I actually really like Season 1. So I was kind of surprised enough to find that out about myself. But if you guys ever stopped watching the anime because of the terrible work that kind of came through, I definitely recommend picking up the manga. It's super good. There's a box set's coming out. It's probably your best chance to grab it, is with the box sets. Yeah, that's 7 Deadly Sins. I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm going to read the whole thing through. The poster wanted to know my thoughts on the series. So my thoughts on the series is better than the anime. I really like the anime. Strongly recommend checking it out. I definitely wouldn't put it on my top 10 at this time, but I definitely could see it getting up there the more and more involved I get into it. So we'll see where it takes me. But it is really good. So yeah, next up. Yeah, maybe you can take a spot now that Demon Slayer's out. No, I think that would go to d.gray-man. Anyways, next up is Spy Family, Volume 5. I kind of forgot that I read this manga. Pretty much because it's been so long since I read it. I think this came out in June, maybe May. I had it pre-ordered, so I'm canceling my pre-order on it from Right Stuff, obviously. Picked this up at Barnes & Noble. This was another hilarious... Like, look at this. You see that? Blending in right there. This was another just straight-up comedy masterpiece. I love Spy Family. It is so funny. You know, you just cannot go wrong. If you just like comedy in general, you will love this manga. I mean, I'm not the one that's going to turn you guys on to this. You guys are already reading this if you, watch anybody on MangaTube, because they all say this is amazing manga. I agree wholeheartedly that this is totally worth the hype. This is an amazing manga about a spy, an assassin, a telepath, and a diviner, kind of all working together on their own separate goals, unbeknownst to each other of their own abilities, to complete their goal. Definitely love this series. Can't wait for the next volume, as always. Lastly, I read JJK Volume 10. I have Volume 11 on its way to my house, so that's going to be awesome. 10 shows Mechamaru versus the main evil opposition. Also, it has a demon grasshopper, which I thought was hilarious. I really enjoyed this one. The fighting was amazing in it. I cannot wait to get to the next part. It seems like Gojo's going to play a huge role, per usual. I know people who read online are like, yeah, obviously Gojo's going to play a huge role next time. Like, are you kidding me? He's huge in the upcoming chapters, and I know he is. Trust me, I can smell it. It's around the corner. It's coming. I can't wait to see it. But Mechamaru in his human form, tragic but awesome. If you guys are still fighting the struggle of trying to get this series, my prayers go out to you that you find this series soon, okay? Because it can be tough to find these volumes. Another one that's tough to find is Chainsaw Man. Not a single one at Barnes & Noble when I went. I was shocked. I mean, I get it. You're not going to have Volume 5 or 6, whatever. No, nothing. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Not one volume. And even Spy Family, there's only 2 volumes of Volume 5 left, and I got, one of the 2. So now there's only one sitting on the shelf there, if it's even still there. Just insane how these things fly out the shelf. Anyways, that's what I read today, or this week. Let me know what you guys read in the comments below. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a comment, leave a like, leave a subscribe. Fun fact, half of you guys who are subscribed, or who do watch, are not subscribed. If you subscribed, I would appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching. Everybody have a beautiful rest of the day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.